Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? I don't know if you can hear me. I'm going to check my cat has not my microphone. You might not be able to hear me, so I actually need to check that is working. So that's not a great start, is it? Oh my goodness, if you've met my cat, yeah, I seem to be working fantastic. He's not locked it off, because sometimes he does that. I do need to get one of those microphones that go up on my top so that this doesn't happen in future. But anyway, happy Tuesday. Hope everyone is well. So welcome to my video podcast, depending on what, sort of platform you're watching it on, really. And I've done something funny to my screen. I don't know what I've done now, but that's okay. We're just going to roll with it. So today I'm actually going to be talking about digestive health. And although this is mainly applicable to humans, it is also applicable to, obviously, our beautiful pets as well. And I'm very passionate about gut health. Obviously, being a doctor, what is the one thing we're always asking? Have your bowels opened? You know, it's kind of just very endemic within sort of medicine, isn't it? And it's obviously, and as a dog owner of 6 dogs, then, it's all about the poo. We're always talking about poo, aren't we? So, it's important that we discuss it and how we manage it, and helping our dogs and ourselves have really, really good digestive health. So I've actually got a little presentation for you. So if you're not familiar with me, my name is Dr. Helene. I'm an emergency medicine doctor and also a certified animal aromatherapy specialist. And I love to help people with an integrative approach to their health and that of their pet. So if you like what you're listening to, please hit the follow or the subscribe button so I can carry on creating more content. And let me know in the comments what you want to know about as well. And if you want to get some help for you or your pets, or get essential oils into your life, then drop me a message. You can go to the link that are in the show notes, or the one going across the bottom of the screen, or obviously not if you're listening to this as a podcast, and get in touch with me and find out how I can help you. And if you've just seen a black cat go across me, that is actually Holly Cat, and that isn't Mufasa, who is quite well known to everyone. So I've actually got some slides for you today. So I'm sort of, let's talk about the gut health. So as I said, I am very passionate about digestive health because it is so important, and it is something as a doctor that we do address. And, I see a lot of patients with quite bad abdominal pain, actually, that is related to constipation. And then they're like, oh, I can't believe it, because even you can still be constipated, even if you are going to the toilet on a regular basis. So it's really important to recognize that. And also, a lot of the time, things that are causing us problem, actually, if we had a better diet, or we actually addressed our microbiome, which is our sort of gut, the ecosystem in our gut, then actually it would resolve a lot of the problems that we're having, not just related to our digestive health, but everywhere in the body. So I'm going to sort of explain a little bit about that. Now, modern medicine really just manages symptoms. It doesn't really get to the cause of things. And actually, it's the same for sort of veterinary care, really. And this is something I'm very passionate about from a lifestyle medicine point of view. And we need to look at the wellness pyramid, because this is really the foundation of health. And it all starts with nutrition and digestion. What we eat is really important for whether we have energy, for whether we have good skin, everything, how we move, inflammation, everything in our body. And obviously digestion plays a massive role in that, because if we're not digesting food, we're not getting all the micronutrients that we need, and we're not obviously getting the energy. It's not supporting our immune system, our mental health, or anything like that. And then we obviously go up to movement and metabolism. So exercise supports the body in so many ways, including a healthy immune system, and our emotional health. And I was quite sort of down last night. I'm feeling quite overwhelmed, really, with all the caring I've had to do, and I've had a new kitchen put in here. It was quite stressful, and I went out for a walk with my dogs today, and it was just so cathartic. I can't even begin to tell you. And then obviously we've got our metabolism. So our metabolism is our body's way of regulating and managing energy. And obviously without that, we will struggle. As I said, I've had a new kitchen put in, and I've still got stuff to do. And so my energy has been flagging, and using some of these things to support my metabolism has been massively helping. And then we go on to rest and manage stress. Stress is actually the number one killer when you look at it. And I've written blogs and I've done podcasts on this, so I won't go into it in too much detail. But it is the number one killer, because everything really comes back to stress. And it's really the key. Managing stress is really the key to short-term and long-term health, as well as quality of life. And then obviously we've got sleep, because if we're not sleeping, we've got stress, we won't sleep well. And adequate sleep impacts your health in so many ways, including hormonal and metabolic wellness as well. And then we've got reduced toxicity as a need, because our homes are 3 to 5 times more polluted than the air outside. And again, it's something that I've spoken about at length in previous blogs. So if you go to the links going across the bottom of my screen and my blog posts, you will find quite a few blogs on this sort of subject. And studies have previously shown that environmental exposure to pollutants can affect almost all of our bodily systems. So really, really important that we address it, and we're proactive, because modern medicine is very reactive, whereas we can support the stuff that perhaps we're doing in the hospital by being proactive towards our health, and then we won't have so much of a reactive sort of issue with it. And that's really just how some of the things that I talk about relate to different parts of the wellness pyramid. So digestive health. So the digestive system plays a major role in your overall health, as it acts really as a hub for all your nutrients and decides how everything you eat impacts the rest of your body. So if we haven't got good digestive health, we are going to experience a whole host of uncomfortable issues, such as abdominal, discomfort, bloating, indigestion, and more. And again, this is something that a lot of people contact me for help with. They've probably gone through the medical system, they've had a whole host of different investigations, nothing's been done, or nothing's been found. I shouldn't say nothing's been done, nothing's been found, but they're still struggling with the symptoms. And this is where these things that I'm talking to you about can really help. Additionally, you may also get a lack of proper nutrition from the food you eat, which can negatively impact your health and well-being, because we are not getting the same nutrients from our food that perhaps we did several decades ago. And we're living such a fast-paced lifestyle as well, that I think that affects our digestion as well. And last week, because I didn't have a kitchen, I was eating a lot of takeaways because I needed to eat. And actually that had a massive effect on my energy level, my skin. I actually don't get spots. Went out in spots. Friday night, I had some zits, so it all, and I was actually eating quite good quality takeaway as well, but that's how it is. So it does play a massive role. So what can we do to improve our gut health? Well, first of all, water. And actually, I've got my mug of water. I did have a tea early, but I have got my mug of water. So the first thing you can do, and possibly the easiest, is to drink more water. So the digestive system needs to be well hydrated to function well. Make sure you drink enough water according to your weight and physical activity level. Again, I've got a blog on it, but also it's interesting. I was on a pet nutrition challenge with my mentor, Dr. Rourke, and she was saying about how a lot of cats particularly are walking around subclinically dehydrated because of the food that they're eating, kibble, massively dehydrated, which then leads to kidney problems. So it is really important. And without good hydration, you may suffer from constipation and dehydration and a host of other unwanted symptoms. And again, the same for our dogs as well. For good digestive health, make sure to drink water every day. And the general rule is to follow half your body weight in ounces, but it's never bad to hit a gallon daily. So I actually, when I get up in the morning, first thing I do is drink 8 pints of water, and then I have a hot water with a drop of lemon oil in. And I do have lemon oil in my water and a few other citrus oils sometimes during the day, often wild orange, because I just love the taste, and it gives me a great perk up for my mental health as well. So fruits and veggies. So the next thing you can do is eat plenty of fresh vegetables and fruit. So these are providing the essential nutrients you need, as well as natural enzymes that can aid overall digestive health and function. And a balanced diet full of healthy fruit and vegetables can help improve the way your digestive system works, because it's all about the fiber. And we actually don't eat enough fiber. Typically, we need about 30 grams of fiber. And on average, people are having 7 grams of fiber. And it is not true to say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, because an apple has about 5 grams. And you need about 30 grams a day. So eat more apples, but it's still not going to keep the doctor away. You need to eat a diverse range of whole foods. So eating plenty of whole grains, fruits and vegetables is critical to having a balanced microbial ecology. So our bodies thrive of diversity and whole foods, which helps promote digestive enzymes in the gut and lower intestines as well. Now, as you build your diet with these whole foods, you can add fermented and probiotic foods to your diet as well, such as kimchi, live yogurt. I'm obviously vegan, but you can get vegan ones. Kefir, sauerkraut are all probiotic-rich foods that can encourage the expansion of healthy gut bacteria. Same for your dogs as well. You know, there are lots of great kimchi and kefir recipes that you can actually feed for your dogs. And a resource for your pets is go to Emma Rutherford, the Natural Canine Kitchen. She has some amazing dog-friendly recipes for things like sauerkraut and kimchi. So really good there. And also, obviously, they can have kefir in it. In fact, my dogs all had some in the coconut kefir, or had some in their dinner tonight. You know, and so as you, you know, so as you do that, there are so many healthful foods that all these contain natural prebiotics, and the highest amounts are found in raw versions of the following foods. So garlic, onions, not for the dogs, onions, no leeks either, but they can have garlic. Asparagus, they can have asparagus. Jerusalem, artichokes, dandelion, greens, bananas, and seaweed. So absolutely a fantastic lot for them as well. So in general, fruits, vegetables, beans, and whole grains like wheat, oats, and barley are all good sources of prebiotic fibers. Probiotic foods contain beneficial live microbiota that may even be more beneficial for your microbiome, again, by bringing in that amazing diversity. So probiotic foods are those fermented foods like kefir, yogurt with live active cultures, pickled vegetables, tempeh, kombucha, kimchi, miso, and sauerkraut. So as you plan your diet around these amazing foods, it goes without saying that you'll want to avoid eating chemical laden and processed food, because obviously that's just going to negate everything good that you're doing. And chemical food additives, artificial sweeteners, and food preservatives can interfere and affect the digestive process. So 70% of the body's immune system dwells in the digestive tract. How important. And it's funny, I was talking to a friend of mine today, and we were just talking about hospital food, which is, you know, absolutely appalling. And we're not building up people's immune systems in hospitals. You know, obviously they're getting all this, you know, maybe getting antibiotics and everything, and then they're having quite poor quality food as well. So it's really not helpful. So because 70% of the digestive, the immune system dwells in the digestive tract, maintaining that is so crucial. And so certain gut microbes stimulate immune cells, support a healthy immune response. And there's research that suggests that differences in your microbiome, as well as environmental factors and exposure to antibiotics, can impact a person's immune response. So all about diversity. So diversity is important because the microbiota synthesize certain vitamins and amino acids, including the B vitamins and vitamin K. So for example, the key enzymes needed to form vitamin B12 are only found in bacteria, not in plants and animals. The more diverse your body has, the more it can help produce a diverse amount of vitamins. So really, really important there. So, maintaining your digestive health. So our bodies are comprised of about 10 trillion cells, which is amazing, isn't it? But strangely enough, only half those cells are human, which blows my mind. The rest of these comprise our microbiome, which is vast, complex ecosystem of bacteria, viruses, and fungi that live in or on our bodies. These little guys are what makes our life what they are. They are essential for human development. They determine the strength of our immune system, and they help make the most of our nutrition. These bacteria that live in and on us are not invaders, but beneficial colonizers. So that is all the bacteria. So we choose to believe that we are fully sentient and self-governing, as well as wholly responsible for our health, moods, and decisions. But the truth is that it's so much more than that. So to a large extent, our emotional state and mood imbalances, the nature of our cravings, and our ability to make decisions can be traced back to our gut and its ecology. Our gut influences all the other niches in our body, which are colonized by the microbiome, including our mouth, sinuses, skin, brain, and more. So additional lifestyle factors that impact your microbiome and overall digestive health include all the things we spoke about before. So movement, physical activity increases blood flow to the muscles in the digestive system, which massages our food along the digestive tract. This is called peristalsis. So it causes it to work more quickly and effectively. And interestingly, so my disabled dog, my two-legged dog, Maz, is more immobile. And so because he's more immobile, he's burping more, he's farting more, and he's having difficulty sometimes with his bowel movement. So he is passing normal stool. And I am actually actively supporting his gut with a couple of things I'll talk about in a bit, because of that. And there's recent studies that have suggested that exercise can enhance the number of beneficial microbial species, which enrich the microflora diversity and improve the development of commensal bacteria. So stress management Implementing stress management techniques can help to address stress-derived digestive issues. So this is super important because stress is associated with reduced diversity in the microbiome and increased intestinal permeability. Emerging evidence suggests that our gut microbiome can influence stress responsiveness. So this is actually really important. And again, it's something that I see with human patients all the time. The other thing is getting enough sleep. Poor sleep can create poor conditions for microbiota, while poor digestive health can generate issues with sleep. According to neuroscientists, a healthy microbiome affects cognitive function. Sufficient sleep, at least 6 to 8 hours a night, can help bring balance to the microbiome and improve brain function. Really important. And another thing is that they have found that lack of sleep is a leading factor in developing Alzheimer's 20 years before the onset. So what you are doing in your 40s and 50s can affect you developing Alzheimer's in your 60s and 70s. And I think that is really, really scary. So finding ways to manage your sleep is really crucial. And obviously, if you need help with that, drop me a message, because I have got a class on it, and I've got so much things that can help you manage your sleep as well, a proper sleep system as well. So getting enough sleep, absolutely important. Stress management as well. And then let's talk about how we can do this. So enzymes, yes, because these are all the things that are in your gut. So another big influence on your microbiome is movement, as I said. So recent studies have suggested that exercise enhance the number of beneficial microbial species and therefore enrich your microflora and improve the development of all that commensal bacteria. So it helps. We need to be able to digest things. So anything that you are going to eat needs digestion. And if we haven't got all that bacteria in there, then we can't actually digest our food. So enzymes are specialist proteins that act as catalysts for cellular function. Enzymes play a critical role in growth, healing, reproduction, breathing, thinking, immune function, hormone regulation, detoxification, and thousands of other biochemical functions. Enzymes also assist in the digestive process and in converting food into energy in your cells, making exogenous enzymes. So these must be consumed because your body is unable to produce them, and this is one of the most important components of our diet. And I always thought that it was unnecessary to add additional enzymes into your food, but I tried it out and I was absolutely amazed. They helped me have more energy, which was probably one of the primary things. But also, digestion is a really energy depleting process. It takes a lot of energy to digest our food. And yet, if we add enzymes into our food, it means energy can go elsewhere to help other systems in the body, which is absolutely crucial. So fresh raw foods naturally contain sufficient enzymes for proper digestion in the body. However, when food is cooked and processed, these naturally occurring food enzymes can be destroyed. A balanced diet that consists of whole unprocessed food should be adequate to meet our food enzymes needs, but that's always not a practical approach. And it isn't. And I actually chose, I think it was Raw August. I tried that a couple of years ago. I think I lasted about one day. It just was too difficult for me to do. And I know there's people who do it, and I honestly hold my hat off to you, but I literally couldn't do it. A balanced diet, wherever we go. When you're constantly running from one thing to the next, food prep can take a back seat on the list of priorities. And so we don't mean for this to happen, but it's life. Like last week, no kitchen, had to live on takeaways. So what's the answer to this nutrient deficiency? A whole food supplement of food enzymes. And taking a supplement like this is a convenient way to guarantee that we have enough enzymes for proper digestion and utilization of the nutrients we consume. So, and this is something that I do a lot. I take Terrazyme, which again, I've got a blog on this. And obviously, if you want to get anything on, have a chat about your gut health, drop me a message. And Terrazyme is something I also give to my dogs, particularly my dog Maz, who is getting a bit senior. You know, he is senior, and so he needs a little bit of extra support for his gut health. But my other senior dogs also have it for other reasons as well. So this helps us with our nutrition and getting all those things. And also one of the other things as well, if you are trying to incorporate more beans into your diet, because you need to be eating G-bombs, remember that, greens, beans, onions, seeds. What have I got? Mushrooms, berries, and seeds. Greens, beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, and seeds. So that is what you need to be eating every day for a diverse microbiome and for good health. But a lot of people are resistant to eating beans because of the effects. So this particular enzyme that I like, called Terrazyme, and again, it's one I sell, so you can get in touch with me and find out more about it, has an enzyme in it that helps break down those beans, which helps control some of those negative side effects that people often associate with eating beans. So really, really useful there. So let's just talk about ProBiome. So this is a fantastic new product that we've only got. It's been in America for I think since last year, but we've only actually got it in the UK, in Europe, and it's absolutely brilliant. And this is the ProBiome. This is PB Restore. So taking a daily probiotic and prebiotic supplement is one of the best ways to support your whole body microbiome. PB Restore assists your microbiome, providing prebiotic fiber, 30 active cultures, and 24 strains of probiotic microorganisms, and they're all provided in a unique double chamber vegetable capsule. The formula is also supercharged with the addition of these bacteriophages or phages, which we talked about. So that's the 4 Ps, which is obviously prebiotics, probiotics, and postbiotics and phages. These phages are superheroes to our immune system because they target bad bacteria and cause them to burst. Phages have a unique ability to hone in on specific bacterial species or even an individual bacteria strain. They are essentially to support the immune system in targeting harmful organisms, which makes the probiotic stronger and more effective. The delivery system is also part of what makes the product unlike anything else on the market. While the benefits of probiotics are well documented, many probiotic supplements can't pass through the stomach acid unharmed. So this product is unique because it's encapsulated in a time-release double-layered capsule which protects the probiotic culture as they pass through the stomach, so they can provide your digestive and immune systems with the support that they need. So this is really, really fantastic. So it is a double chamber capsule. So you can actually see, so you have the, you've got the prebiotics there, the postbiotics and the phages. And then in this, inside it, it's the green, it's a probiotic. So this helps encourage healthy activity in your intestinal microbiome. So these are some things to look for when you're looking for quality microbiome supplements. Prebiotics, these are the food or fuel for probiotics. Probiotics love eating prebiotic carbohydrates or fiber, as they are more commonly referred to because they help them make them strong. So where are we? I've screwed up my slides. Oh my goodness. Here we go. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Here we go. Probiotics. So these, the next bit, the next P, are the tiny manufacturing plants that reproduce communities of healthy bugs, bacteria, and flora, which help to fight off bad bacteria. They literally crowd out and create a barrier to prevent the bad bugs from getting into your system. They also reproduce, help digest food, break down fat and protein. And then you've got your third P, which is postbiotics, which are the afterlife of probiotics. They help create thousands of health-promoting metabolites from the food we eat. These are what influence our DNA and cellular functional health benefits throughout every system in our body. Then we have phages. So these they are healthy viruses. They're also referred to as bacteriophages, which target harmful bacteria and pathogens and kill them. So that is absolutely such a fantastic lot of benefits, all in this fabulous little capsule. So really, really important. And I would recommend this. You know, it's designed to take 30 days. You know, I do a 30-day run at a time. I don't tend to take it for 30 days on the trot, but you can do, and particularly if you are in ill health, I would take it. If you are on antibiotics, take it. There was a study, we're probably going about 15 years ago. I remember when I was working on intensive care, and they were actually looking at the benefits of probiotics on people who were in intensive care on antibiotics. And it was actually the intensive care unit that I worked on. As a matter of course, anyone who was on antibiotics was getting a probiotic with their NG feeds to support the microbiome. So that was really quite ahead of their time at at that time. So the next product we're talking about is PB Assist. I love this. It's like a little treat for me. So this is the PB Assist Probiome Gut Complex. So while the doTERRA's Restore is meant for the body's overall microbiome, so everywhere in the body, the PB Assist targets strains to support gut and digestive health specifically, whereas PB Restore actually targets strains for sort of musculoskeletal system, mental health, immune system, all these different things, whereas the PB Assist is just the gut complex for gut and digestive health. It's a proprietary blend of 13 different strains of probiotic and 1 prebiotic, all in a convenient stick pack for the whole family to enjoy. So PB Restore can be given to dogs over 10 kilograms. PB Assist can be given to children, but not dogs or cats, because it's got xylitol in, and xylitol is toxic. So just remember that, please. Where was I? And it's got 13 strains in a convenient stick. Yeah. So the prebiotic in PB Assist also contains prebiotics, FOS inulin, which clinical and experimental research suggests promotes a healthy digestive system and may provide digestive comfort, promote healthy lipid metabolism, promotes a healthy cardiovascular system, may promote a healthy nervous system, and promotes a healthy immune system. And they're really tasty, and they really are. And you literally open the sachet and just knock it back, and it is like a little sweet. It's like a sweet and sour sweet. It's flavored with melon and strawberry, and I have to say they are absolutely love them. So kids will love them, and I love them. And it sometimes, I'm in the house and I'm like, I really need a sweet treat, so I just take one of those. So that's my little suggestion for you. So the next thing is fiber, needing more fiber, and I've put in our doTERRA plant protein here because it's really fantastic. It is, as far as I know, it is the only protein powder that has such a good level of fiber in it. 7 grams in a portion. It has 24 grams of protein and 7 grams of fiber. It's fantastic. So if you are needing an extra fiber boost, because remember, people aren't getting enough fiber, adding this plant protein powder in is going to be really ideal for increasing your fiber intake, because sometimes it can be difficult, and it's delicious. It comes in actually chocolate or vanilla flavor. And it means you're getting that extra fiber boost in your body, and you're getting that extra protein, because we all need more protein as well. Particularly as we age, we do need to increase our protein intake, because it's also going to prevent muscle atrophy. If you're doing sports, it's going to help your metabolism. It provides you with energy. So guess what? I've got a blog on it. So you can always go to the link going across the bottom of the screen. You want the human blog, obviously not the dog blog. And you can learn more about it, but it's absolutely fantastic there. So let's go to Terrazyme, my fave. I love these supplements. These are absolutely fantastic. So a little bit more about beautiful Terrazyme, which I said before. It's a proprietary blend of 10 active whole food enzymes that they're often deficient in cooked, processed, and preservative-laden food, and it includes a variety of whole food enzymes that help with the digestion of proteins, fats, complex carbohydrates, sugars, fiber, and other food nutrients. It supports optimal health by promoting more efficient digestion of food nutrients and by reducing the demand for internal production of digestive nutrients, thus freeing resources for optimal levels of metabolic enzyme production and activity. So you can take 1 to 3 vegetable capsules with meals throughout the day. If your meal includes lots of fresh raw foods, or you can just take 1 capsule. If your meal includes highly processed cooked food or food products known to cause specific discomfort, then you can just take 2 to 3 capsules. So when I was on my takeaways last week, because I had no kitchen, I was taking more Terrazyme. And the great thing about this is that they actually split. So you can give them to dogs. So typically dogs between 10 and 20 kilograms, I give about half a capsule to. Now, you might experience some initial changes in digestive schedule, but you should return to normal within a few days. So you can actually gauge what Terrazyme you should be taking by your bowel movements. But they are absolutely great, and they can actually be used as targeted support for specific food intolerances of proteins, fats, and carbs as well, such as lactose, because they've actually got an enzyme and they've got lactase in there as well. So we actually have the peppermint soft gels as well. So these are brilliant. So the clinical research shows that peppermint essential oil demonstrates the ability to help ease and relax the gastrointestinal muscles and calm the stomach and intestinal tract. It also helps reduce occasional gas, bloating, and other digestive difficulties. In peppermint soft gels, you have a natural solution to your digestive worries and cares. So peppermint soft gels are specifically designed to provide targeted lower intestinal support. The enteric coating of the capsule allows the peppermint soft gel to survive the stomach and make it all the way to the small intestine where it actually needs to be more effective. So really useful there. Then we have the digestive, the Zengest system. So I love these, and I went out today, and I'm not very good traveling, so I always have to take Zengest before I get in a vehicle, because even just going a couple of miles, it can make me feel a little bit sort of uncomfortable. So Zengest, or Digestive, as it is in the States, is a proprietary blend of peppermint, ginger, cardamom, caraway, anise, coriander, and fennel essential oils. These oils are known for their supportive gastrointestinal benefits when ingested, and together create a powerful digestive blend. In fact, one of the most loved blends, and it is available in many different delivery options, and it really is. And this is actually something I'm rollering on my senior dog's tummy to help with that burping, because he's not as mobile, burping both ends. So peppermint, one of the most popular oils out there, and actually very adulterated. 3/4 of peppermint oil on the market is actually not peppermint oil, it's actually called mint. So very important to get proper ones. So come to me, come and get your oils from me, because you get such great members benefits from me as well. You get a plan, you get education, webinars, and things for you and your dogs and cats and bunnies and things like that. Internal use of peppermint offers a myriad of amazing benefits, including supporting healthy digestion, and it can also help ease occasional stomach upset when ingested. And the scent and flavour of peppermint oil is refreshing, minty, and airy. Opens up your airways. Cardamom. Oh my goodness, I love this. I was diffusing it today. It's very, very good if you're feeling quite sort of frustrated and sort of a bit overwhelmed. But it aids digestion and respiratory function when taken internally. Cardamom is a relative to ginger and is known as the queen of spices. Cardamom oil supports gastrointestinal function and can help ease indigestion when ingested. Then we've got beautiful coriander, which is gently cleansing and helps maintain a healthy GI tract when ingested. Ginger. Distilled from the ginger rhizome, which is often used in cooking. So that's the root, the bit you have to peel. Ginger essential oil supports digestive health and may reduce occasional feelings of nausea. And I typically use the ginger oil in my cooking, because the ginger oil, Alder ginger oil, is safe because it just saves you having to grate that ginger. And then caraway, been used to support digestion since ancient Egypt, with written evidence dating to its use at least 1550 BC. Caraway essential oil is distilled from the seeds of the sweetly scented herb in the carrot family. Popular in Scandinavian, German, and Russian recipes, caraway oil eases flatulence, freshens breath, and acts as an overall digestive tonic. Sweet and sophisticated, anise essential oil is often added to baked goods and liquors in Europe to promote digestive health. It's a unique oil because it is steam distilled from dried anise fruits, which produces a soothing oil with a licorice-like aroma and potent digestive benefits. Fennel, I love fennel. Fennel essential oil has been shown to relieve the discomfort associated with indigestion and to nurture a healthy intestinal tract. So awesome. So we have these Zengest soft gels, which is what I actually take before I get in the vehicle. They're really great. They can be given to your dogs as well. I tend to use the oil, but dogs over about 16 kilograms, they could have one of these. But they're a great one. So they've just literally got the probably about 2 to 3 drops of the essential oil blend in. So really convenient way to get that into your tummy. Then we have the digestive tabs as well. So you can use these as well. They're a chewable tablet, which is specifically designed for individuals with sensitive stomachs. They're formulated with calcium carbonate. So they help to neutralize and reduce acid. So ginger, peppermint, caraway, coriander, anise, tarragon, and fennel essential oils soothe and support the digestive system and complete the list of ingredients. So you can use it as needed for relief from occasional upset stomach and heartburn. And so you can take 1 tablet to provide release from occasional acid indigestion and unwanted belching and bloating. So that is everything. So if you want to learn more about your digestive health, I have linked in the show notes a couple of other blog posts. If you want to get some of these products into your life, pop to the link going across the bottom of the screen and then click on store. And if you want to find out about my members benefits, have a bespoke plan, drop me a message directly, and I can go over what is going to be a good plan for you and anything else and how to use them. And obviously, same if you need any help for your dog as well, because many of these things can be used for our beautiful doglets and help. And you know, I get contacted a lot for people needing help with their dogs for their digestive health as well. You know, and we need to remember that our gut and our brain are linked. So what is going on in our gut affects our brain, and what goes on in our brain affects our gut. And so by working on our gut, it can massively improve our mental health, which then helps our digestive health as well. So it's a symbiotic relationship as well. So if you've got any questions, drop me a comment. Don't forget to hit the follow or the subscribe button so you can tell me what you want to know about, so I can make sure that I'm creating the content that you want. So have a beautiful evening. Stay safe, stay well, and don't forget to hit the follow. And hopefully I'll be able to stop this, but maybe not.